These are my cinnamon sugar butter straws. They're easy and peasy and nifty and gifty. They're based on a recipe from the 1939 Vogue's cookery book that I found in Scotland's foremost repository of books you want to bake from, also known as my mum's bookshelf. Couldn't help but do a bit of tinkering with it, and this is the result. Start with 200 grams of plain flour and grate in 180 grams of salted butter. Yes, it was the ratio of butter to flour that initially caught my eye. Rub that in with your fingers until you have rough crumbs. For a written recipe and a gluten-free option, see my newsletter. Chop in 100 grams of cold water with a table knife. Pull the rough clumps of dough into a rough ball and pat and roll on a well-floured worktop to approximately 15 by 30 centimetres and fold that into 3, also known as a letter fold if anyone's old enough to remember what a letter is. Then wrap and freeze for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, mix 40 grams of granulated white sugar with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and tip onto a plate. Here I'm rolling and patting just half the dough until it's 10 centimetres wide and 28 centimetres long. Then spray each side with cold water. If you haven't procured the world's most beautiful spray bottle from farm and household stores in Inverness, you can just use a pastry brush. Then cut into 18 to 20 straws and roll until very well covered in the cinnamon sugar. Bake in the top half of the oven at 175 degrees Celsius fan for 15 minutes, then drop the temperature to 160 degrees Celsius fan for 10 more until the straws are golden brown. I don't know why I'm suddenly craving fish fingers. If you're giving these, they'll keep perfectly for at least 10 days in an airtight container. You can tie a pretty bow on it, but that's not really my strong suit, so I just proffer them with my prettiest smile. Good.